Hello everyone, welcome back to another Beer versus Beer. Today I've got another Hefeweizen battle for you. We've got Germany versus America, Benediktiner Weissbier. This is out of Lich, Hesse. Anyway, and this one comes in at, I think it's 5.4? Yeah, 5.4 versus a Josephsbrau or Josephsbrau. No umlauts over the A, so I say Brau. Doesn't give me a whole lot of confidence, I'll be honest. But I mean, Brauerei doesn't have the umlaut either. But I still think Das Bräu would be the brew. So I don't know. Any Germans here, you can correct me. This is 5.3%, and this comes from Josephsbrau Brewing Company in San Jose, California. So never had this before. I have had the Benediktiner. Actually picked this up by accident. I meant to pick up their Hell, which I saw they had on the shelf unrefrigerated, and I went to the refrigerator section and I saw, oh, they have it here in the fridge. And then when I got home, I was like, oh shoot, this is the Weissbier, which normally is one of my favorite styles, but I intentionally wanted to try their Helles, because I saw a video where someone said it was really good, and I was like, oh, I'll try that, because someone had, I don't know, anyway, so I have had this, because I got a 4-pack of it. I just picked this one up, the Josephsbrau, at Trader Joe's, but, you know, here's the can, you know, and then the Benediktiner, which I do like the Benediktiner can, I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty nice, and I'm a little bit partial to Benedictines. I went to a Benedictine college. I don't know if there's yeast on the bottom of this can, but I'm gonna assume there is and try to see if I can get some stuff stirred up. I don't know if they do that here. I've not had that many American, I don't know, I don't see anything. I haven't had that many American wheat beers, to be honest. All right, I'm gonna hold off on that. Go ahead and get into the scent. Wow, okay, the first thing that hits me on this Josephsbrau is orange. I guess no, there's some clove, banana, but I'm getting a sense of orange. I don't know, but it does have a Hefeweizen smell, so that's good. So that the head's so thick on this Benediktiner, I can't even really smell much right now. So, interestingly, right now, the Josephsbrau looks more cloudy, but that could, yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. This is Naturtrüb, so naturally cloudy on the Benediktiner, but right now it doesn't look that cloudy. Not much head retention on this Josephsbrau, so that's interesting. Not much of a scent coming off of the Benediktiner right now. A little bit peeking through, very similar actually, a little bit of oranges. Anyway, still quite not cloudy to me. It says naturally cloudy, and it doesn't look very cloudy at all. Now, maybe once I get the yeast off the bottom it will be, but we'll see. Okay. Josephsbrau. Not bad. Some Hefeweizen characteristics. But a little bit more effervescent and almost, I'm getting some sort of, it's both highly carbonated but also a little bit oily to me. Fairly crisp. I'm still getting a lot of orange, which I didn't expect. Not bad, kind of refreshing. Mouth feels a little bit different than I'm used to. Just going for the Benediktiner. I think I'm getting some interference. So the closest thing I've had before that reminds me of Benediktiner is Tucher, Tucher, their Weissbier. I'd say they're fairly similar. It's smooth, fairly sessionable, like you could, have more than one of these. Standard Weissbier flavors, but sort of muted, fairly smooth. It doesn't seem to be as full-bodied as some of the other ones. Let me see if I can get some of this yeast off the bottom, see if that changes this at all. All right. There. Yeah, okay. More cloudy now. Yeah, it was a lot clearer before. Not much different flavor. And I do apologize, I just noticed that the dryer is on. I already had to can one video because of that before. I'll check the audio, but I can't redo this one because I'm not going to get these again. So, sorry if that's annoying. Okay, interesting. The Josephsbrau Hefeweizen Bavarian style is not bad. I think it's better than, I think I have one called Miami Weiss, Weiss, which was a great name. And I didn't care for it. It's not really fair to do an off-camera comparison because I didn't have them even in the same month. But this might be better than that. It is very sweet, very orangey. But the mouthfeel isn't very Hefeweizen-like. It's like a very orangey, highly carbonated Helles. Is what it tastes like to me. The Benediktiner is a little bit more full-bodied, but still not that heavy for a Weissbier. But yeah, if I was going to get another one, it would be the Benediktiner. So that one wins. No surprise there. to be honest. But, you know, still fun to do anyway. So there it is. Prost. See you next time.